We're live again. Happy Sunday to everybody. I wasn't going to go live again, but I'm going to make some chocolate chip cookies. And I know some people wanted to see the recipe or how I make them. So I was just going to do a little live stream of making chocolate chip cookies. But it's not going to be a long live stream at all. It might be a half hour. So welcome everybody to a cooking live stream. My first cooking live stream. I just hope I can jump back and forth and read the chat too. That's the only problem because I've never done a cooking live stream before. But I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies. And I wasn't even going to plan on going live again. But I'm making the cookies, so I figured I might as well show you guys. So once I get a couple people in the chat, I'll start the cooking. This is what I'm going to be using today. It's Nestle Tool House semi-sweet chocolate chip cookies. And I'm going to be making them from scratch. So once I get a couple people in, I can begin. And I will flip the camera around too when I start. Or down, I should say, a little bit. But yeah, I am going to make cookies today. And they usually take about 10 to 15 minutes in the oven once I preheat it. And as you can see, I have my mixer over here. Other way around. There we go. See, I got my mixer all ready to go. Now we have one person in the chat. Thank you for coming and joining. I know I went live about 3 hours ago, but I'm going to make cookies. So I thought I'd do another live stream. Now we're up to 2 people in the chat. And I am going to be making chocolate chip cookies. And before I do anything, I'm going to preheat my oven. Usually it has me preheat it to 375. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat it to 375 right now. So I'm preheating the oven to 375. Okay, the oven is preheated to 375. And here's my bowl. I'm going to be putting stuff in this bowl first because it has me do a couple ingredients separately. And then I mix it in the big blender. The only problem is the blender is small, so I might have to mix it by hand also. And then when I start live streaming, I'm just going to bring it down a notch here. So you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So this is a flour. And I'm going to be mixing it in this small bowl right here. And I am making chocolate chip cookies today, semi-sweet. And I already have my measuring cup, of course. And we have 3 people in the chat now. Thank you for coming and joining. I hope everybody's Sunday is going good. I know I live streamed earlier today. I wasn't going to go live again. But I'm going to make cookies and I thought I'd show you guys how to make cookies. Because I know Luna and Michelle Marie wanted me to make cookies on a live stream. So here I am. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to be putting flour into this small bowl. And it calls for, it wants 2 1/4 cups of flour. 2 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and start mixing it. Even though I only have 3 people in the chat, they can always watch the replay. So I'm going to put 3 1/4 in here. 2 1/4. And yes, flour does make a mess. So I'm going to mix a cup in here first. And I have to make sure it's evenly out. So there's a cup. I'm going to put it right in my bowl here. So there's 1 cup. Let me, if I move this back, you guys can see me better a little bit. There. So now I have to do another cup. So let's do another cup in here. So I'm making chocolate chip cookies homemade. I know we don't have many people in the chat, but they can always watch the replay. So there's another cup evenly out, see? 1 cup. It'll say right there, 1 cup. So I'm gonna pour it in the bowl here again. And now I have to do 1/4 cup of flour. So a little bit more. And it's not going to be a long live stream. It's only going to be a live stream of making the cookies. And then when they come out, and then I'm going to end the live stream. And Lady Sky, welcome into a live stream. How are you doing? My favorite kind of cookie. I'm making chocolate chip cookies from scratch. So I'm adding my flour right now. And it's calling for 2 1/4. I already put 2 cups in here. So now I just need 1/4. And there's my 1/4. So I'm going to pour it in here. Okay. So it says in a small bowl. I'm doing good. That's good, Lady Sky. My day's going good too. So it says in a small bowl, combine flour, which I just did. And it wants me to combine baking soda. How are you, Nick? I'm doing good. Thank you, Lady Sky. So for baking soda, I need 1 teaspoon, it says. So here's my baking soda. Okay? And it just needs 1 teaspoon. A teaspoon. I already preheated my oven, by the way. So there's my 1 teaspoon. And then it says to pour it right in here with this. And it says I have to combine the salt in that bowl too. And for salt, I need 1 teaspoon of salt also. So what I use when I make cookies is it's called Morton salt. That's what I like the best, and it does come out fast. Okay, there's my 1 teaspoon. It's a little over, but that's okay. And then I'm just gonna pour it in here again. And Cian Doodles, welcome in for an afternoon stream. How are you doing, Cian? I'm making Toll House chocolate chip cookies, homemade. So I just did my flour, my salt, and the baking soda. So now I can put that aside. Just bear with me, I want to make sure this gets sealed up so it doesn't go flying everywhere. That would be a big mess. So I got it sealed up. I'm going to go put it away quick. I'm doing good, Cian. Thank you. I've never done a cooking stream before. So this is my first cooking stream I'm doing. So I got all my ingredients in here. So now I did that. How many cookies does this? It makes about 30 to 40 cookies, Cian. When the cookies are done, I'll show you guys. But it's not going to be a long live stream. But I will show you guys when the cookies are done. So it says in a large bowl. And let me just turn this around here. There's my other bowl right here. That's my mixer. I haven't done one either yet. Yeah, this is my first cooking stream. So I hope everything goes good. So in a large bowl, like I just showed you guys, here we go. I need 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. I've done many cookie streams, Nick. It's very fun to relax and to watch. Well, thank you. Thank you, Lady Sky. So in this bowl, I have to do 3/4 cups of packed brown sugar. That's the one thing I didn't get out is sugar. I gotta get it out. I think it's down here somewhere in the drawer. I hope it is. There it is. What I use is this Domino granulated sugar. So I'm going to put it in this big bowl here once I measure it out. And I got to make sure it doesn't come out too fast because then I'll have a big mess. Let's see if I can dump it out without having to spoon it all out here. There we go. So I'm doing 3/4 cup. Need a little bit more. And I already preheated my oven too, if anybody's wondering. And welcome in, Emily. I decided to do another live stream today. I guess I just need a touch more of sugar. Okay, there's 3/4 cup, and I'm going to put this in the big mixer first, it says. So I just pour it in. Let me put this sugar away so I don't knock it off the table. So now what I have to do, that's a really cool cabinet. Well, thank you. I do like my cabinets. So I have to do 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. I have my sugar right here. So I need 3/4 cup, just like the granulated sugar. And it says to pack it down too. So here we go. Let's do the brown sugar. And I hope you guys can see all right. I'm just packing it down a little bit. And there we go. It's about 3/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to put it in this bowl right here, the big one. Okay? Let me put my brown sugar away. Put it on the bottom of my desk. So now that's done. And these are the ingredients I'm reading, by the way, in the back here. So it says I need I already got it out, but I need 2 sticks of butter. So let me go get my butter in the fridge. So here are the 2 sticks of butter I need. And it does say to soften it in the microwave. So, my microwave is right up here. I usually put it in for about 30 seconds to 20 seconds. I don't want it soup. They just want it softened enough so I can mix it in. So let's put it in. So while that's in for a minute, I need 2 large eggs. I'll go get the eggs. And now I can turn off the microwave. Let me just double check. Almost. I always like to see if it's starting to melt yet before I take it out. So there's the butter. And see how it's kind of melted? You guys can't really see, but see how it's kind of melted in there? So now it says to pour it in this big mixer right here. Now I guess I'll just put this over here for now. And welcome in Andrew for a cooking stream today. How are you doing? And yeah, hopefully more will join this chat. I've never done a cooking stream before. So now that's in. And I am making this kind, Toll House chocolate chip cookies. I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I already have the vanilla. I use this kind, guys. McCormick. That's the kind of vanilla I use. And once again, I need 1 teaspoon. It does come out fast. Okay, there's the teaspoon. You're very relaxing. You're welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying this cooking stream. And that was just letting me know that my oven is now preheated, so I am okay to go once I'm done making the cookies. So there's that. Let me add my 2 eggs. Throw this in the sink here. I promise you guys won't have to watch me do my dishes after. So there are the eggs. I'm going to break them right in here. It's calling for 2 eggs. There's 1. My other egg. Well, let me just throw this out because it is yucky. I'm just going to wash my hands because now I have egg on them. And I've only used this mixer 1 time before because I got it for a Christmas present. Is that puppy sounds in the background? Yes, it is, Cian. So now that I added my eggs, I should have an apron on, but I don't know what happened to my apron, so I added all those ingredients. So now what happens is I put my thing on the mixer. And sometimes it doesn't mix up all the way, so I do have to beat it by hand too. And welcome in, Dave in Bangor, Maine. I hope your afternoon is going good. And Katie and OP are doing very good. Emily, how is Sammy and Bandit? So I have all the ingredients I showed you guys I put in here. Let me just see if I can swing it around here. There we go, it's a little better. So this is the dry ingredients I showed you guys earlier. It's flour, baking soda, and salt. So now obviously I have to put this on first. I just have to make sure it locks into place before I do it. And it goes on a certain way, it's annoying. So it just locked into place. So I just locked that. And now I mix this first before I add this ingredients I showed you guys. I don't need this anymore. Never met your pups before. They sound adorable. Well, thank you, Cian. I can actually flip the camera around and show you one of my dogs here. This is Katie. Say hi, Katie. There's Katie. She says, hello, guys. Let me flip it around so you guys can see me cooking. Okay. Just trying to get it so you guys can see when the mixer goes. Guess that's good there. So now I just turn it on to, there's 2 different speeds on this, but I use the first speed. And I already have my pan ready too. It is clean, it's older, so. So now it's mixing in. Sorry for the noise. But I can show you guys real quick what it looks like. I will have to flip the camera around again. So that's all the ingredients I showed you guys before I'm gonna add this. Wonder where Cole is. I know Cole was in my stream earlier. Hold on, I'm just trying to flip it around here. There we go. You have 2 doggies. Is it possible you could show them both? I can, Andrew, quickly. I'll have to flip the camera around again now. There they are, guys. That's Opie. And Katie is the black dog right there. Opie and Katie. Opie is 9. I know, he's 10 years old. And Katie is 6 years old. So Opie and Katie. Let me flip it around again here. I do that, the gate, so they don't bark if somebody's going by and you guys can hear me. Alright, so now I add this dry ingredients a little bit at a time because the flour will go like this. So I just add a little bit at a time. And this stream isn't going to be too long today, guys. But I will show you when the cookies come out so you guys can see. Be careful with the chocolate chips. Don't drop any. Oh, I won't, Emily. So I just add a little bit there. And I like to stir it up first because the flour will go crazy. Welcome in, Coleslaw. I didn't plan on doing this stream, but I figured I was going to make cookies. And I know a couple people wanted to see the stream, so I decided to go live again, Coleslaw. So I always stir it in first so the flour doesn't go nuts. That should be good enough there. Now I can mix it in with a real mixer. And I always step back because the flour does sometimes like burst out. Nick, did you make sure to add the old soda from the Coke bottles? I did not do that, Coleslaw. So now it's just mixing everything up right now. I do have more to put in too. I only do a little bit at a time because if I don't, it'll go everywhere. So now that's mixed, I can add the rest here. Most of it anyway. I wish you guys were here so when they're done you could actually have a cookie. Next time start slower. This mixer only has 2 speeds. And for some reason the first speed is fast. You're a pro at this, Nick. Well, thank you, Cian. I have seen other people doing cooking streams, so I have kind of watched how they do it. See how it goes out a little bit? That's why I like to stir it up first. But once you stir it up, it should be fine. I just got this mixer about a couple weeks ago. And no, I do not have an apron. I don't know what happened to my apron. Emily, count every grain of flour that flies out for us. Imagine, are they assisting you with the baking? Kind of, sort of, Andrew, they are. See now how it doesn't fly out? Because I mixed it. But I have a little bit more to put in. And for this recipe, it calls for the oven to be at 375. It's not healthy to bring in flour dust or any kind of dry dust like that. That's why people work with clay when it's wet. And Hermoine, welcome into another stream. How are you doing, Hermoine? Now I am going to mix this first because the flour will go crazy again. I don't have to mix it all the way, just enough consistency, so. A little flour might come out, but that's normal. Let me get a little spatula to get the rest off here. And the fun part is after this, I get to put the chocolate chips in it. And that click makes sure it locks into place. I love creative streams like this. Well, thank you, Hermoine. I've never done a cooking stream before. So this is my first cooking stream I have done. So now it's just mixing again. And just so you guys can see, let me flip the camera around again. See how it mixes it right there? That's just the way I want it. I might mix it a couple more seconds. Let me flip it around. Baking is creative. Yes, baking can be very creative, guys. Eating the cookie upside down can be even more so. Nick, could you make us some Play-Doh cookies? I can if you want me to. And eat them. So this is the chocolate chips I'm using for anybody that's just coming in to the stream. Toll House Nestle semi-sweet chocolate chip cookies. And I only add a little bit of chips at a time. I'm adding the chips. We're going to start the mixer up and mix the chips. Don't take the chocolate chips out of the bag. Oh, why? Okay, making cookies from scratch is creative. Isn't it, Emily? Just put the whole bag in there. Yeah, but I don't think I want the plastic coleslaw. And I already got my pan ready. Now I can add the rest of the chips in there. All gone, see? And every now and then I have to do it by hand too, because it won't stir all the chocolate chips in. And welcome in the Wizard. How are you doing, the Wizard? And now we have 7 people in the chat. Thank you for coming in and joining on this cooking stream. I know I was live earlier, but I decided to do another stream. You just made cookies, Emily? So now I'm just going to stir it in again with the spoon. This is where it gets messy because my hands will get messy. So I could take this off now. I unplug it, of course. Because now I'm just going to mix it by hand now. Because see how it's almost ready? And you don't want to eat this raw because it does have eggs in it. I'm not convinced that following chocolate chip cookie recipe is creative. Now coleslaw? Add jalapenos, the Wizard says. I don't have jalapenos, but I have Italian seasoning. I also have sprinkles, chocolate sprinkles. And I don't need a step ladder. I know Luna, when she does it, she uses a step ladder. But I can reach it. So I got my pan all ready. For some reason, it doesn't have you spray it with like Pam, but I still do it anyway. So I spray it with this Pam, baking it says. So I just sprayed a little on there, add sprinkles. I'll put sprinkles on at the end. So I got it all sprayed now, see? It doesn't have to be perfect. Doing a puzzle equals not creative. Making your own puzzle equals creative. And I don't have like a scooper to like scoop it out, so I just use my hands when I scoop it out of the spoon. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And I already preheated my oven to 375, sorry. And this usually makes about 40 cookies. And I usually get 12 cookies on a sheet pan. Nick, I'm gonna send you some edible glitter. Oh, can you, Emily? I would love that. Try and maybe put cheese inside the cookies too. Ooh, cheese? Add some sardines and garlic in it, and then you call it a Roy cookie. So I already have the oven preheated. But I do use my hands when I do it because I don't have a scoop. But I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. Now we have 9 people in the chat. Nick, next we should make doggy treats. I know, can we make doggy treats next time, Emily? And I should be able to fit 3 more cookies on here. I had vegan dog treats before. You did, Coleslaw? How were they? All right. So I have my pan all ready to go in. So I'm going to put it in the oven. And I preheated it to 375. It's okay. So I'm putting it in the oven. And on the package, it says to cook it for about 9 to 12 minutes, but I always check the bottom because I don't want to burn the cookies either. Now I'm just going to go over to the sink and wash my hands quick. And I already have my oven mitt to get ready to take the cookies out. You eating them all by yourself, Nick? Some of them I am. I wish I could give you guys some cookies. I'm just cleaning my mess up of flour. I won't end the live stream yet because I want to show you guys how the cookies come out. But I hope everybody is having a nice Sunday. I can't believe the time is 3 o'clock already. New York City bagels are great, but do you have a decent bagel place in upstate? We have an excellent bagel place 10 minutes away in Tampa. They probably in New York water, which makes all the difference in the world. We do have some bagel places up here, Andrew. Nick, are you going to put your phone in the oven so we can watch the cookies bake? I don't want to do that, but you guys would be able to see them bake for a minute probably. I'm going to put my Pam away. I don't need that again. Can put my salt away. That's the salt I use. It's called Morton salt. And that's the vanilla I used. If anybody is just coming into the chat, it's McCormick vanilla extract. But see, I have a lot more cookies to go in still. Who is the puppy? I have two dogs, the wizard. I have a Springer Doodle and a Shih Tzu dog. I'm just cleaning up the counter while the cookies are in. Because the flour is messy. But yeah, it's not too hard to make them. Don't cure on the stream, Nick. All right, coleslaw. So I did set the timer. I have about 8 minutes, but I'm going to check them because sometimes they're actually done quicker than what they say. The most inaccurate city I've ever been to by a long shot is definitely Ottawa. I've always wanted to go to Ottawa, Canada, Andrew. I'm going to get my spatula out. I like to use a metal one just because it gets a better when it comes out. And I'm going to be putting them right in here. And then I put paper towels down too. Once they cool, I will. And yes, like 2 days ago, I did make brownies. I made Oreo brownies. So this is what I have left of the Oreo brownies. See? Not much. Those were Oreo brownies I made. So organized. Well, thank you, Cian. About another 7 minutes, and then I'll show you guys the cookies when they're done. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I think I'm going to have chicken, but I'm not sure. I love having this chicken because you can just put it in the oven and it's like a whole dinner right there. It's called Perdue chicken breast chunks with rib meat. You can buy it at the supermarket. And they go in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I love these. The best brownies are on the edges. So you would like that, the wizard. You would like the leftovers then, because those are all the edges. Now we have 10 people in the chat. Thank you for coming and joining. Happy Sunday to everybody. I know I streamed earlier this morning too. I don't think they sell the Berlin in Canada. Nick, when I come back to upstate in a few weeks, we should do a baking stream at my house. That's newly remodeled. Oh, Emily, I would love that. We should do it. In Tampa, everything is in English and Spanish, but known in Montreal is English and French. I've always liked foreign languages, especially French, Spanish, and especially Italian. Oh, nice, Andrew. And you can bring Katie. Oh, I can, Emily? Nice. They can hang out with Sammy and Bandit. Guess I can put this in the sink. Empty. Let me check my cookies. Not yet, but they're already browning up. I have the oven preheated, so. I hope everybody's Sunday is going good. But if anybody is just coming into the stream, this is what I am making. Toll House semi-sweet chocolate chip cookies from scratch. So that's what I am making. But yeah, Emily, me and you should do a cooking stream. That would be a lot of fun. Nick, of course you can. I have a special recipe in mind. Oh, you do, Emily? I really want to go to North Carolina. Vancouver and Victoria in particular. British Columbia. Oh, you want to go to British Columbia? I wouldn't mind going there. That's in Canada too. Let me check the bottoms of them because they're already starting to brown up. I have another oven mitt too. See, I got my 2 oven mitts on. I don't think they're done yet, but I want to make sure they don't burn on the bottom. And Brett M, welcome in. How are you doing, Brett M? And Cupcake Queen, how are you doing? I did live stream again today, Cupcake. If you guys are just coming in, I'm making chocolate chip cookies. And if you missed it, you can always watch the replay how I did it. I gotta check the bottoms of them. Let me turn the camera down here. Other way. Nick, I think should juggle the cookies, but just make sure to wait. I was gonna say I might want to wait till they're cooled. Coleslaw. Let me check the bottoms. And they are done. They don't look done, but I don't want them to burn. See, guys? That's how they come out. I can't really show you the bottoms of them, but see how they're just starting to brown up? That's where you want them. And then I put them in this container because I don't have a rack, a cooling rack. I just can't put them on top of each other because they'll stick together. I'm good, Nick. Cooking show. Yes, it is a cooking show. My first one I have done. Hope you guys are enjoying this stream. It's not going to be a long stream. So now I just put the rest of them on a plate here. Make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. This kind of stream is so far more entertaining than looking at cleaning supplies. Yeah, I do have cleaning supplies though, Coleslaw, right down here. It's okay. That's my cleaning supplies right under here. And over here. And that's how the cookies came out. They came out good. I have a trivia question for everybody. Let me go back up in the chat here. How many cookies did Nick just bake? How long do you leave the cookies in, Nick? About 10 minutes, Brett M, because I did have the oven preheated. Cole and I should make really some cookies out of rocks painted like cookies. Oh, you got a shovel tomorrow, Cupcake? You got snow? I'm just getting the rest of the cookies off the pan here. All right, does anybody want to take a guess how many cookies it made? Let me count first. Not the whole batch, just what I put in there. Because now, see this? I have all these to make still. And my mixer that I used, if anybody's just coming into the stream, is right here. They're the dog treats, of course. I'm not going to put those in the cookies. Lucky 21. Milroy cake with a rock in the middle of it. And it made 12 cookies. 12 cookies for so far. So far, it's not all done. But the cookies do cook quick, so. I want to be at a birthday party where they hid coins in the B-Day cake. Oh, they hid coins in the B-Day cake, Cian? Oh, wow. I do use my hands to put it in because I don't have a scooper. And I wish you guys could have some. And you guys should come up with suggestions if I do this again, what I should make for the next time instead of cookies. So you don't have to flatten them, Nick? Actually, I don't have to flatten them because they actually flatten right down when I put them in the oven. And cupcakes as a cake. Not this stream, but I do have a cake in my cupboard. It's perfectly moist, strawberry supreme. It's by Duncan Hines, and it is very delicious, it says. See? It's strawberry. But I'm not going to make that today, though. How about banana bread? Or better yet, you put banana pudding. Ooh, that would be fun. Banana pudding. So now I'm going to put the other cookies in the oven. I fit about 12 cookies on a pan. See? My oven mitts. I like zucchini bread. Oh, you do? Banana bread from Trader Joe is good. It has walnuts in it, but I would rather make it myself. Oh, nice. I do have bananas here. Any baking is fun to watch. Yeah, I like it when other people bake too. Now, this is my first stream I've done baking with. So here are the cookies. They're just starting to cool down where I can have one. When you go into stream coleslaw. When am I going to stream coleslaw? I could, couldn't I, Brett? I could make coleslaw homemade. Don't ever get sushi from Trader Joe's. We do have a Trader Joe's here. It's autonomous, but anything else from there is fine. We do have a Trader Joe's here. Once they cool down a little bit more, I'll try one and see how they came out. They came out pretty good. See how they didn't burn on the bottom? But they're just browning up. That's the way you want them. If I streamed, I would be a big pay-per-view event. And yesterday I picked these up and I love these. They're Cadbury Rainbow Mini Eggs. They're my favorite. See the little bunny there? Isn't he cute? But they're Cadbury eggs. And they're extra good. See? But I'm not going to put them in the cookies though. Who is a sloth? Now we have 11 people in the chat. Thank you for coming and joining for this afternoon cooking stream. I know I streamed earlier today too. If you put those in the cookies, it will be creative. Oh, it would, but it might melt right into the cookie. But just for you, coleslaw, I can see if I can stick one in while it's still hot. There. It's like a little peanut butter cookie, coleslaw, see? I stuck it in there and it melt right in. That'll be extra, extra good. Just for you, coleslaw. All right, we're going to try one. They look like they're cooled down enough where I can try it. I wish you guys were here to have one too, because I do have enough for everybody, because I have 10 people in the chat. They came out very good. Very, very good. But if you guys want the next cooking stream I do, I'll cook that cake. Or, because I do like to bake, I can eat one cookie for each viewer. So I have to eat 10 cookies. I have this too. It's pumpkin bread. It's by Pillsbury, quick bread. And this cooks for about 45 to 50 minutes. But I always love pumpkin bread. I think I'll buy these items tomorrow and try it myself with those eggs inside. Yeah, isn't that a good idea? I put the eggs in there. We want a baking stream from Cian. Yeah, Cian, that would be fun if you did a baking stream. You have a Publix where you are in Tennessee? I don't have a Publix here. And anytime I eat a cookie, I always get super, super thirsty. And talking of cookies, let me see if the other cookies are just about done in the oven. Not yet. But here's that cookie I put the egg in there, guys. See how it melted right in there? See, it won't even fall out. See? I can even shake it. It won't fall out. Hey, Nick. I didn't know you went live. Yeah, welcome in, cool guy. I did go live again. And you'll have to watch the replay because guess what I made? Chocolate chip cookies, cool guy, from scratch. And that's how they came out. But I did go live again for the second time today. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream because it is my first time doing a cooking stream. Let me see if I add some sprinkles on one for you guys. I should have done it when they were warm, but... Because you can get so creative making cookies. There's one with chocolate sprinkles on it. My favorite chocolate chip. I do love chocolate chip, cool guy. Now we have 12 people in the chat. Thank you for coming and joining. We have up to 11 viewers. I mean, I have to eat 11 cookies, guys. I would get an upset stomach. I know that. Like a 15 to 20 minute drive. Now we have 12. We do have 12 coleslaw in the chat. And the cookies are not done yet, but they're almost done. Now we've almost been on an hour. I can't believe the time goes by so quick. Do you like this little guy? I don't even know where I got it from. He lights up and you can like, see? He lights up different colors. Sienna's banned from baking in her neighborhood. Didn't the time go by quick, Sienna? Now we have 13 people in the chat. And for my next baking stream, I might do these. Strawberry cake. But my cupboards are pretty full with food because I love food. I got Tostito scoops. Just have one earring, that flashing guy. Make a nose ring. And I like making smoothies too. If any of you guys ever have smoothies, I make it with this. It's chocolate banana smoothie. All you need to make this is, of course, a mixer. And you need 8 ice cubes, 1 banana, and 1/3 cup of milk to make these. But I'm not making it today. And Alan, the homie, welcome in. How are you doing, Alan? I just made chocolate chip cookies, Alan. I made the Toll House semi-sweet chocolate chip cookies. And that is how they came out, Alan and Cool Guy, if anybody's just joining. They told me to get creative, so I put some eggs in there, chocolate candy. And then this one I put sprinkles on. Let me check the cookies in the oven now and see if they're done. Yes, they are. That's how they came out, guys. And they smell extra good. Can you guys smell them from here? And I got my oven mitts on, of course. Now I'm just going to put them here because once again I don't have a drying rack. And I enjoyed your stream yesterday, Alan. Maybe Nick and put in the powder in his mouth, the banana. And you want to put that powder in my mouth, coleslaw? And if anybody of you guys are just coming in, there's my mixer I used right here. And then I have a little bit more cookies to make. Not to make, but to bake, I should say. Say it the other way, to bake. I keep experiencing someone to walk in the kitchen window and tap at it. And the sun did come out here today. It's 54 degrees and sunny. So I'm putting the last batch of cookies in the oven. But it's not going to be a long live stream, guys, because I'm almost done cooking. So I'm going to probably end it in 10 minutes. But if any of you guys just came in the chat, you can watch the replay to see how I made the cookies. because I showed you guys step by step what you need. It's 67 here in Manhattan. Oh wow, it's 60, almost 70 degrees, Alan. Wow, it's 55 here. And I make these cookies, guys, for about 10 to 12 minutes or until they turn brown on the sides. And I did stream this morning in Lake George also. So it's my second stream today. Can you eggs in one cookie batter, please? Oh, I'm not gonna, you're going to be live again. I didn't either, cool guy, but I decided to make cookies. So I was gonna do a live stream for it. Can you put in one egg into the... Oh, you want me to put one egg into the cookies, guys? Excuse me, I can. Now we have 10 people in the chat. Thank you for coming and joining. I'll be streaming later. Oh, you're going to stream tonight, Alan? And I'll put an egg in a cookie if you guys want me to. And then once they come out from the oven, I'll probably end the live stream. Oh, here, my eggs over here. But just for you guys, I'll put 2 eggs in the cookies. Nick is getting way more views because it's later in the day. Yeah, the live stream I did this morning was around 10:30. See if the pan is still warm. A little bit. Alright guys, cayenne and coleslaw. I put eggs in the cookies. Whoops. See? Egg. Going in. And once they come out, I'm going to end the live stream. Because that's all the cookies. And here are the cookies when they're done, of course. And they're extra good. Maybe bury it inside. I did see Roy is streaming tonight. Somebody said that. I think Emily did. Around 5 he is, okay? And I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. And Alan, that soup you made, that soup you had, I couldn't believe the cheese in there. It looks so good. That French onion soup. That cheese looked very good in the soup. I will paint the yellow egg cookie with blue nail polish and give it to you then. Okay, coleslaw. I posted pics on my... Oh, I'll have to look, Alan, on Instagram at the pics you posted. And Brett M says, what did you get? Alan, I missed it. He got French, I'll let him say it, but he did get, I know he got French onion soup. But I'll let him say what else he got. I forgot what, it was like chicken and wine, I think. I'll switch the eggs when you're not looking. Oh, you will, Cupcake? And if anybody is just coming into the chat, I made Toll House semi-sweet chocolate chip cookies from scratch. Putting my baking soda away, I don't need that anymore. And once the cookies are done, I'll show you guys how the eggs came out, and then I'm going to end this stream. because it's not going to be a long live stream because I did stream this morning too. No, they're not done yet. Nick is 7 feet tall. I know, look at that. I can almost touch the ceiling. No, I'm not that tall. I'm 5'7". 5'7". I just look tall, but I'm not that tall. Fighting over just one cookie. Wow, I thought you were taller. Nope, I'm 5'7". I might look taller, but I'm 5'7". But I can reach up pretty high though, see? Because I know Luna has to use a step ladder when she, not a step ladder, but when she goes to the cupboards, she has a little thing to step on. But I hope you guys are enjoying this cooking stream today. It's my first cooking stream I have done. I'm like 5'11". Oh, you're 5'11", Coleslaw? And the cookies did come out very good. Here's my... Are you 5 feet tall, Cupcake? Oh, Emily, I'm your height. And Alan, the homie, just posted his Instagram thing. I'm 5... Oh, you're 5'10", cool guy? Don't look now, but you have a spider on your chest. Yes, I do. See my spider, guys? Of course, it's not real, but it's a spider shirt, they call it. But it is a spider. Not real, though. If it starts moving, I might be running the other way. They're called spider shirts, I guess. We're going to go back up in the chat here. Wizard, they're called spider shirts. You can't find them that often. They're hard to come by, the shirts, I guess they said. Not yet. Almost, though. They're almost done. Poisonous ones. But it does look... It is a spider, though. Are you Spider-Man, Nick? I could be Cupcake. But see, it's not real. See? I thought Link was short and Rat was normal height. But Rat is, wow, 6'7"? That is tall, 6'7". Now we have 13 people in the chat. And Chief, welcome to my channel. First time I've seen you here. How are you doing, Chief? I just got done making chocolate chip cookies. If anybody missed it, you can always rewatch the replay afterwards. Because I did do it step by step. How are you doing, Chief? Not done yet, but they're almost there. And yes, happy Sunday to everyone. I know I'm not going to go live tomorrow because after I get out of work, I have a dentist appointment. I do not like going to the dentist, as I said earlier in my other stream. I don't like going to the dentist. Good thing to eat cookies before going to the dentist. I know, good thing, right, Coleslaw? I don't like when they pick their teeth. I don't either, Cupcake. That's what they're going to be doing too. I'm going for a cleaning, and I don't like when they do that. I don't like the dentist at all. I make my dental laugh too much. You do, Coleslaw? And yes, Chief, welcome to the channel. And I did preheat the oven to I think it was 375 if you guys ever do make these. Yeah, 375 I preheated the oven to. And if anybody has allergies or something, they are gluten-free too. They are gluten-free. It was delicious. Yeah, Alan, it did look very good. I think they're done. Let me get my oven mitts on. My dentist always likes to ask me questions, and then he puts the water and vacuum thing in my mouth, what I hate, so I can't. It's right. They ask you questions when they have the tools in your mouth. And then you sit there and you're like saying nothing, and they expect you to say something. I'll show you guys how they came out. I'm just going to separate them quick. Where's my spatula? Here it is. Sometimes they stack, but it's not a big deal. And that's, oops, let me get my other oven mitt on here. I think the dentist talk got some people to leave. Here's how they came out, my cookies. And they're the ones with the eggs in them, guys. See? They melted right in, Cian and Coleslaw. I'm going out in a little while to buy some more prize. I'll stream. Okay, Alan, I'll be watching later tonight. And there's the one that you guys wanted me to put the egg in. See how it melted right in there? Thank you, Chief. Nick, I want you to eat the blue egg cookie. You do, Coleslaw? Well, I can't do it right now because they're a little hot. But I hope everybody enjoyed this stream of me making homemade chocolate chip cookies. And I am going to end the live stream because I'm done baking. Plus, I live streamed this morning too. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. And I know Alan is going to be on later today, so don't forget to watch Alan. And Coleslaw is sad. All right, Cole, I can eat the cookie quick. It's a little too hot still, Coleslaw. Let me take it out and put it on a paper towel. Maybe it'll cool it down. But I hope everybody enjoyed this cooking stream today. And I'll see everybody else later tonight in Alan's channel. And don't forget to check my Instagram page. Alan, are you going live? And Cool Guy, I think Alan said he is going live later. It's kind of breaking apart. But here it is, Coleslaw. It's too hot to eat right now. I gotta wait for it to cool down for a minute. Don't burn Nick. Don't burn Nick. Goodness. And the next cooking stream I do, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna cook this. Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Strawberry Supreme. I can suffer for his art. All right, I'll eat the cookie quick, Coleslaw, and then I'm going to end it, okay? And thank you, Chief. Thank you for joining today. I hope you have a nice Sunday afternoon and have a nice week. All right, here it is, coleslaw the blue. Ready? And these cookies are extra, extra good. That cookie was good, coleslaw. With the eggs in it, it melted right in the cookie and it was very good. Too much chocolate. It was a little sweeter, but it was good. But guys, I want to thank everybody for coming for this cooking stream this afternoon. I hope everybody has a nice Sunday afternoon. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Or I'll see you guys in Alan's live stream. Take care, cool guy. Take care, coleslaw. And Cian Doodles and Chief, thank you for joining. And Alan the homie, thank you for stopping in. And anybody else that I missed, Emily, thank you for stopping in. And I'll see you guys on the next live. Bye guys. Bye Cole. See you guys.